What are my chances for a good result at the Asia Trailmaster Grand Final? Since 2022, the winner of the Asia Trailmaster season is decided in one final race, which is called the Grand Final. To qualify, a runner needs to be ranked in the top 5 in his or her country. Only the 4 best results at ATM races count. This means it took me 4 good results to even get to the start line. My races were Bali Trail Running Challenge, 30 kilometers. I finished 3rd. It was Mantra Summit Challenge, and I finished 3rd again. And it was Jambo Hills Classic 70k. Guess what? I finished 3rd again. My final race was in Malaysia, Ultimate Trails of Penang, 100 kilometers, where I finished 7th. I dedicated my whole season to be in this final because it means a lot to me to race some of the best trail runners in Asia. This year's final was held at the Mount Apo Skyrace in Davao in the Philippines. Start and finish of this race are right on the beach in Santa Cruz, and from there you run towards Mount Apo, which is the highest point of the Philippines. You climb to the summit and you run back, which means whoever makes it to the beach first is the new Asia Trailmaster champion. My plan for this race was to get over the mountain safe and have some energy left for the last 30 kilometers, because based on what I could see on the map, it looked quite runnable. My unofficial time goal was to be back before sunset and finish without a headlamp. The race started at 5 AM, just before sunrise. As expected, the group of race favorites took off very fast. And to make things even more challenging, me and a handful of other runners got stuck behind the car for the first 2 kilometers. At the first water station, we were roughly behind 10 minutes behind the leaders. And this area has a little bit of a patchy GPX signal.
Kilometer 20 something, we're walking on a pipe. More adventures ahead. David, you good?
At the last water station before the big climb, I took some extra time to eat and pack enough water for the next few hours, because after this aid station you need to get to the summit and back, and there is no water in between. By then I was just outside of the top 10, I think. On the way up to the summit, you run through a muddy stretch of forest, and then you cross a boulder field, which is super technical, huge rocks, easy to trip, easy to fall in between those rocks. Yes, it's super technical, but the views are just amazing. The leader of the race came down from the mountain as we were just getting out from the forest, so that means he had a huge gap. Climbing up to the summit, I think I lost a few more positions and then a few more on the way down.
Made it down from Mount Apo in one piece. Took me like almost 6 hours. Now we have another 29 kilometers to the finish line.
Unfortunately, there was a bit of misunderstanding about the course, which cost me another few minutes. I think by then I was running somewhere at position maybe around 18.
Yeah, now the runnable part starts. See if I can catch anyone, that would be nice. Quick update, I think I'm a bit lost. The race had some kind of detour outside the GPX file, marking, I don't know. So I had to trust the local people here to give me direction. Hope they send me the right way. Let's see. Ooh.
And I was able to overtake another 3 runners on the way to the finish. The last 5 kilometers were really difficult for me.
Play another 1.8 kilometers to the finish line. I hope I can finish without the headlamp. It's getting dark already.
With my last energy, I pushed towards the finish. Luckily, I could finish in 13th place. I consider this a good result for me. After studying the result list, I know what to improve for next season, and the top 10 was not that far away. Congratulations to the Asia Trailmaster champions of 2022, Ani Macaneras, a local runner from the Philippines, and on the women's side, Ho Ha from Vietnam. It was a great experience. I learned a lot seeing all the top guys race, and yeah, hopefully I can qualify for the final again in 2023. Big thank you to Chris and Asia Trailmaster, as well as Doi and the team from Mount Apo Skyrace. Excellent job. Really fun event. Trusted gear in 2022 for all races. La Sportiva, Instinct and Coros. Thanks for your support. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. It's also the end of my 2022 season. Please like, comment or subscribe. See you next year.